Hello, my name is Akui Wazi. I currently go to Los Medanos College in the year 2022. And for this video, I'm going to be discussing, the whole ethical issue around social media and my stance on it. So for me, I believe that social media overall, taking in the pros and the cons is a good thing. And I feel that it's definitely benefited society. And my reasons being that, first, I feel like social media has really found a way to connect many people from all over the world, where you can find your own community, where you feel like you have a family and people you can trust and just bounce ideas off of. And my second being that social media can be a place where people can find their news and see what's happening with the world, where we couldn't have done that before. So this can really change how people think and how people, assess their own life, access their own life, and it can cause people to be appreciative of what they have, taking into consideration how other people live and what other people go through. So I feel like social media is really, it's really good in bringing people together and showing different opinions so that people can assess their own opinions and bounce ideas off of other people so that you can either make your argument stronger or change your argument altogether because of one opinion or idea you might have saw from somewhere else. And it's also a way for news and everything to travel quickly so that people can, again, formulate opinions so that other people can see and formulate their own opinions. So I was discussing about this topic with, some of my friends, and some of them said that social media was a bad thing and that, it would be better if we would be better off without social media. And I was a bit confused because I asked, them the ultimate question. Would you, if given a choice, cut out social media from your life or from everyone's life? If given the chance, could you live without social media? And I feel like, some of them were a bit hesitant, but in order to back their claim, they said no. And I feel like, that wasn't, entirely true, because social media, which can also be a false, has a way of, becoming addictive and, captivating us in a way. So I feel like, taking into consideration their ideas, they said that social media can also pose ways that sets up unrealistic expectations for people to live up to, like Photoshop and just other stuff that people try to, just these standards that people try to compare themselves to that aren't even attainable, which can be a very bad thing, especially for a younger audience, seeing all these role models and, what they have going on. But these role models are not entirely truthful themselves in what they're doing. So now it just poses these unrealistic expectations. And they also say social media can be a way in which it can be false in the information that's being spread or the people you're talking to. Like I said, social media can be a way in which it can connect people. While looking onto the other side of that, they said that social media, although it may connect people and, people can make friends on there, social media is easier for people to lie on. People can fake their identity and be someone they're not on social media way easier than you can if you were in person. So you could be, say, making friends with someone online who you think you share all these values with, but on the other end, there's someone completely different. It could be an old man, and you will never know because it's through social media, which was very insightful, taking in that consideration. So, there's always going to be pros and cons when it comes to something like social media and, whether it's ethical or, moral. But I feel like in the end of the day, social media is a good thing in the way it's brought people together, and how fast information spreads on social media, and how we're able to formulate different ideas and how we're able to see other ideas on there and base our own ideas off of. So, and it's very necessary to also credit those other ideas that people may say, and make sure you fact check them, because social media can be fake, which I've taken into consideration after hearing my other, side's story. So thank you for listening, and have a good day.